Live from Holstein, Iowa, this is Hometown Proud.
And good Friday afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Seaman. The summer season, of course, is filled with festivals and celebrations. Today, our Hometown Proud series is live in one of them, Holstein, Iowa. Kinderfest is underway from today through the weekend, and we're sharing the history of that event as well as the community and several other little-known stories from this town filled with German tradition. KCAU 9's Sophie Erber is live in Holstein today, where the activities are getting started, wound up for a big weekend. And Sophie, it looks like a great day outside there in Holstein.
Thanks, Tim. That's right. It is a beautiful day here. As you just heard with Victor, temperature is hot, but really couldn't be better. Everyone here is so excited. And while this town now today has 1,501 people, I was told exactly that number by the mayor just a few moments ago, this settlement actually started with just a few farms back in the day. So it has expanded greatly since then. That is until those German settlers from Davenport actually came and settled this area. So again, a lot of people just traveled here all at once. They were all German settlers, and by 1882, the town's population reached 400. The following year, the town was officially incorporated and then named Holstein after a city by the very same name in Germany. It's believed that many of the original settlers were actually from the original Holstein, Germany. And it seems that Holstein is working to keep that German connection alive and strong today, even in 2024. And a group of residents have actually helped forge that bond here in town. KCAU 9's Tyler Euchner shares with the leader of the Holstein German Band, and how they're keeping tradition alive through music.
For more than 50 years, the Holstein German Band has brought joy to their community with their musical performances.
This generation of it was started back in 1970 by Don Vollmer. He was asked to get a band together for Oktoberfest.
Tom Galvin first joined the German band in 1982.
Somebody dropped out, so he needed somebody else to take the dropout's place. And he thought of me, and after a couple of practices, I got it polished up good enough to perform.
In 1998, Galvin was promoted to the director of the band and has since led practices with 16 to 20 musicians showing up. Galvin plays the trumpet. But there are a variety of instruments in the band.
We had 3 trumpets, we had 4 clarinets, we had 4 trombones, a drummer, a piano player, and now we have at least an accordion. We play basically polkas and waltzes and a couple marches, so a little variety, but not. It's basically 100% old-time music,
Galvin says the Holstein German Band comprises mostly people around his age, but he hopes to grow the band's numbers and encourage the younger generation to join.
We've been, continually bringing new blood in, and as long as you keep your ears open and ask people if they know of anybody, you go to the school and ask the teachers if there's anybody new that might be interested.
Galvin told me he has no plans on stopping until he can't no more. Tyler Euchner, KCAU 9 News.
Thanks so much, Tyler. And as you just heard, quite literally, so much pride here for the town. And KCAU 9's Alyssa Tatch spent the day here with us, and she shares part of the festival that has been going on for a very long time. It means summer fun, Alyssa.
Yep, that's right, Sophie. Soon, 2nd Street will be kicking off an evening of Kinderfest celebrations with the tractor and car show right behind us. For the rest of the weekend, Holstein will be filled with food, live music, inflatables for the kids, and all-around fun for everyone. Kinderfest has been a Holstein tradition since 1882, providing a way for the community to celebrate its German roots.
They started it back after the city was founded, and it's just a good reason for everybody to get together and come home and celebrate the town and be proud of where we're from.
The festivities continue tomorrow with the Kinderfest 5K at 9 a.m. and a parade at noon.
All right, thanks so much, Alyssa. We'll let you get back to it. I can see the inflatables down the street. They are blowing those up right now. Another milestone here in Holstein, a really special time taking place, the Holstein High School class reunion of 1974. We caught up with them today. So many of their classmates made it back here, roughly 2/3 of their class. In fact, classmates from half a century ago gathering at the country club right here on the south side of Holstein to reminisce and share lots of stories from both past and present. We caught up with two very special members of the class, high school sweethearts that have now been married for 44 years. They shared with us some memories of their first date, which took place just down the road from where they were gathered with friends today.
Our first date was trap shooting over in the sewer ponds.
I did.
Yeah, she's actually very good at shooting. And that's the other reason why we get along so well together. It's really important to not be a good target.
Ed Marvel tells us the friendships she made in high school now 50 years ago have definitely stood the test of time.
Catch up. What have you done? Where did you live? Where have you gone? And it's funny, you know, it's like those friendships where you can be away for 50 years and it snaps and you're just back the same as what you were.
Coming up here at 6 and 10, you'll hear from the organizer of the reunion, plus a class member who traveled in all the way from California. And despite Holstein's size, it is home to a business that is recognizable to most Siouxlanders. In fact, regionally, people would probably recognize it. John Tiefenthaler began working for what would become Tiefenthaler Meats back in the early 1980s. Before long, he purchased the business and brought family in to help him. He needed it. Jordan Bremer, John's daughter and partial owner of Tiefenthaler, told us her family has put in a lot of work to grow the business to what it is today. Jordan and her brother Austin have plans to continue the family's work as well.
We love our customers, we love our employees, we love this town. I go to college for food science and meat science, so I already knew in high school that I wanted to come back here. Austin went to college for welding. We both kind of knew our future was going to be here, but we picked different specialties in college to help better the business.
Tiefenthaler now has a multitude of awards and is able to ship their iconic skinless brats to all of the lower 48. Safe to say it is everywhere. And from history and heritage to the economy and the future, Holstein is more than just another small community here in Siouxland. So joining me now is the mayor of this beautiful town, and she's been a busy woman today, but she wanted to share with our viewers, Kathy, thank you for being here, what this festival means and why you love to invite Siouxland in.
Well, what it means is it used to be just a one-day, one-and-done thing, and now it's an extravaganza for about 3 days for all ages, and it just brings everybody together.
I see a Hot Wheels Camaro behind me, some vintage cars. We have the beer garden being set up, the music. So tell people what they can expect if they come out here.
Oh, well, it's just going to be a fun today and tomorrow and Sunday. So tomorrow, in fact, we're doing a 5K run at 9 o'clock. Some of us are walking, and so it's just a full day with the German band and cakewalk and everything for all ages.
And what does this town mean to you? We were talking a little bit off camera, and it's really just such a strong showing of community support, not just this weekend, but all year.
Right. There are two unique things with Holstein. One is we have a city taxi, and next year it will be celebrating 50 years. And the taxi will pick up children and elderly and take them to appointments and whatever. The other thing we offer is the Rosemary Clausen Center for Performing Arts, which is connected with our high school, but we bring in a concert series, 6 shows a year, and it brings big-name people into our small town, and we have a great group of people that come to watch them.
And a quick touch on the economy, because it really is so impressive. 1,501 people in this town, and you have such a booming economy here that, quite frankly, a lot of larger towns can't rival. So tell us a little bit about
Well, one of our biggest is VT Industries. They are at the edge of town. It was founded by Roger Clausen. They have 9 plants across the United States and Canada. They make doors and windows and countertops, and they're just a wonderful addition to our community.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're a busy lady. We're going to let you get back to it. Thank you for talking with us. Absolutely. And Tim, I'm going to send it back to you over there in the studio because there is so much going on here. We have to catch up with a few more people here so we can bring you more coverage at 6. And again, at 10 o'clock, we are hometown proud here in Holstein. Tim, back to you in the studio. Sophie Erber reporting live in Holstein.
All right, Sophie, I should say in Holstein. Make sure you look for some Kartoffelpuffer. That's right. It's really good with sour cream, I'm told, also some different toppings. So hopefully Sophie will check that out. We'll check with her a bit later. All right, let's wrap up at 5 by checking back in with Victor and Sophie.
Thanks, Tim. That's right. And we have the inflatables, as you hopefully can see behind us here. There's a wine slushy vendor. And with the heat, I think people will be hitting that up along with all the other food vendors. I smell a barbecue truck. So, Victor, tell people about the weather they can expect for this.
Yeah, we'll be seeing showers and storms coming up this evening with some severe potential. So we got to keep an eye on that this evening. But I think folks will be able to enjoy Holstein for the evening until then.
I think so, too. Thanks, Victor. Tim, we'll send it back to you. Goodbye from Holstein.
Thanks. We'll see you again at 6.